Cybersecurity Monthly News, April 2025, by DuoCircle.com. Red Curl hackers develop ransomware to encrypt Hyper-V servers. The Red Curl cyber espionage group has developed a new ransomware variant called QWCrypt that targets and encrypts Microsoft Hyper-V virtual machines. Their attack chain begins with phishing emails containing malicious .img files that exploit DLL sideloading vulnerabilities via legitimate Adobe executables. Bitdefender recommends strong email filtering, regular system updates, and behavior-based detection to defend against this evolving threat. Browser-in-the-browser attacks put CS2 players' Steam accounts at risk. A phishing campaign targeting Counter-Strike 2 players uses browser-in-the-browser tactics to mimic Steam login pop-ups and steal credentials. The attacks spread mainly through YouTube and fake promotions offering free loot cases, leading victims to phishing sites. These stolen accounts are sold on gray markets, often loaded with valuable in-game items. FBI alerts public to cyber attacks via fake document converter sites. The FBI has warned that cybercriminals are using fake online document converters to spread malware and steal personal data. These deceptive sites mimic legitimate services and infect devices with remote access Trojans or ransomware when users upload files. People are advised to use only trusted platforms and report any suspicious activity to the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center. Van Helsing ransomware strikes Windows, ARM, and ESXi systems. A new ransomware named Van Helsing is targeting multiple operating systems Windows, Linux, BSD, ARM, and ESXi using the CHE20 encryption algorithm. It divides tasks between encryption and renaming to evade detection, and victims are being extorted on dark web portals with ransom demands up to $500,000. Security experts urge organizations to patch systems, backup data, and employ robust endpoint protection. Malicious NPM packages inject persistent backdoor in legitimate software. Malicious NPM packages, Ethers Provider 2 and Ethers Providers hid backdoors by altering install scripts and swapping in Trojanized files. These packages create reverse shells that fetch additional payloads, compromising the host system. While the initial versions had execution flaws, researchers warn that future reintroductions could pose serious risks to the open-source software supply chain. Crush FTP authentication bypass flaw actively exploited in attacks. A critical authentication bypass vulnerability in Crush FTP version 10 and version 11 is being actively exploited, allowing attackers to access systems without credentials. Despite patches released on March 21, many servers remain unpatched, with at least 1,512 vulnerable systems detected online. Organizations are urged to update immediately or enable DMZ options to mitigate risk and monitor for potential breaches. Lucid phishing platform fuels surge in iOS and Android SMS scams. The Lucid Feos platform is driving global SMS phishing, targeting users in 88 countries with 1,000+ phishing domains. The campaign uses realistic fake notifications via iMessage and RCS to lure users into giving up personal and financial data. Researchers link Lucid to the Darkula V3 platform, suggesting a vast, interconnected cybercriminal network. Hackers leveraged WordPress MU plugins to conceal malicious code. Attackers are using WordPress MU plugins to hide malware and run malicious code site-wide. They deploy redirectors, backdoors, and scripts that hijack content and redirect users to malicious sites or inappropriate media. Site admins should audit their plugin directories, use strong credentials, and enable multi-factor authentication to defend against such threats. Phishing service uses DNS over HTTPS to evade detection. The Morphing Meerkat phishing service uses DNS over HTTPS to hide malicious activity and redirect victims to fake login pages tailored to their email providers. Active since at least 2020, it exploits open redirects and fake hosting domains to mask its phishing paths. Blocking unauthorized DOS servers and monitoring DNS traffic are key strategies to defend against such stealthy operations. New Crocodilus malware targets Android users' crypto wallet keys. Crocodilus is a sophisticated Android malware that tricks users into revealing cryptocurrency wallet seed phrases, then steals their funds. Spread via a dropper that bypasses Android security. It uses accessibility services to monitor user activity and overlay fake banking or crypto app interfaces. Users should avoid third-party app downloads and deny unnecessary permissions to reduce their exposure to such threats. Malicious Microsoft Office add-ins distributed through SourceForge. Cybercriminals are distributing fake Microsoft Office add-ins via SourceForge to install crypto mining malware and steal data. The add-ins are disguised as legitimate tools and delivered through password-protected zip files containing malware-laden installers. Users are advised to download software only from official or verified sources and maintain updated antivirus protection. WK Kellogg reports data breach tied to Clop ransomware. WK Kellogg Co. suffered a data breach after attackers exploited Clio's file transfer servers, stealing sensitive employee and vendor information, including SSNs. The incident, linked to flaws CVE 2024-50623 and CVE 2024-55956, aligns with Clop ransomware's recent activity. Affected individuals were offered free identity monitoring, and all are encouraged to monitor their accounts and freeze credit if needed. Ransomware attack on Port of Seattle affects 90,000 individuals. The Rizida ransomware group attacked the Port of Seattle in August 2024, disrupting airport systems and stealing personal data from 90,000 people. While core airline and passenger services were unaffected, sensitive data like SSNs, driver's license details, and medical information were compromised. Impacted individuals are being notified and should remain vigilant for fraud. Australian pension funds targeted in credential stuffing surge. Australian pension funds, like Australian Super and Host Plus, were hit by credential stuffing attacks, exposing user data and compromising accounts. Though most breaches were stopped, at least 600 accounts were accessed at Australian Super, and Rest shut down its member portal after suspicious activity. The ASFA launched a response initiative, urging users to use unique passwords and enable MFA. Poison Seed targets wallet seed phrases. The Poison Seed phishing campaign is hijacking corporate email platforms to distribute crypto-related scams using fake wallet seed phrases. Threat actors compromise tools like MailChimp and HubSpot to send phishing emails that trick recipients into entering seed phrases into fake wallets, resulting in stolen funds. Always verify communications with crypto platforms and never trust seed phrases sent via email. Click-fix tactic used by hackers in new social engineering campaign. Hackers increasingly use the click-fix technique, which tricks users into running malicious scripts disguised as fixes for fake errors on fraudulent websites. Victims are lured via phishing emails or ads to imitation sites where they are prompted to run harmful PowerShell or command line code. Between late 2024 and early 2025, several major cybercriminal groups adopted this tactic, targeting users globally. New Android malware hits credit cards via NFC relay scams. A new Android malware called SuperCard X enables attackers to make payments and ATM withdrawals using stolen credit card data via NFC. The malware, promoted as a service platform on Telegram, tricks users into installing fake apps that steal card information. Active primarily in Italy, it operates with minimal permissions and encrypted communication, making detection difficult. Marks & Spencer cyberattack delays orders. Marks & Spencer suffered a cyberattack, disrupting services like Click and Collect, although their stores, website, and app remained operational. The retailer confirmed the breach via a London Stock Exchange announcement and is working with cybersecurity experts while informing regulators. Although no threat group has claimed responsibility, customers have been warned about potential delays and advised to be cautious of phishing emails. SK Telecom malware breach exposes USIM data. SK Telecom experienced a malware breach that exposed sensitive USIM card information, including IMSI numbers, authentication keys, and user data. The attack occurred during a minimally staffed weekend period, with the breach detected late on April 19, 2025. The company isolated affected systems, reported the incident to cybersecurity authorities, and urged customers to enable USIM protection to prevent SIM swap fraud. Token error triggers Microsoft intra-account lockouts. Microsoft confirmed that an internal error involving logging user refresh tokens, rather than token metadata, caused widespread intra-account lockouts. The issue triggered false alerts about credential leaks, leading to automatic lockouts between 4 a.m. and 9 a.m. UTC on April 20, 2025. Microsoft assured users that no unauthorized access occurred and is conducting a full review while offering steps for admins to restore access. For cybersecurity-related solutions, please visit us at DuoCircle.com today. You can call us at 1-855-700-1386 or email support@duocircle.com.